Speaking of puppets,
we can't wait for this next segment.
I don't think we can wait. There's no time. There's no time. Let's get right into it. We can't wait.
No.
Obama, that's the new slogan. No more. Forget about the change and the hope. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Whatever happened 4 years ago, that was so 4 years ago. Now it's all about we can't wait for him to become a dictator.
Yes.
He says we don't have time for Congress. What is that? All that bullshit that they said.
Republicans.
All that bullshit American process and them, checks and balances.
Exactly.
Who has time for that? We just need a president who can.
We need to act now.
A president who can just, whatever the banksters tell him, he needs to be able to run that right up our asses. He needs to be able to sodomize us with that knife.
Yes.
So, we can't wait is the new Obama slogan. You gotta love that.
It centers around his Jobs Act that Republicans refused. This $447 billion.
Right, because if these Republicans would just get out of his way and let him just pass health care, it would be a success. Oh wait, didn't he pass it and it completely failed?
Yeah, it's unsustainable.
I forgot. So the guy that says we can't wait has already rammed through. What else has he run through here? There's the list goes on.
This housing reform that he announced today.
No, I'm talking about already. What has he already rammed down our fucking throats?
This is an unbelievable.
Just tell them how angry you are while
I'm so angry that I think I'm not going to vote for Obama this time around. Last time I voted for Obama, this time he doesn't have my support. I think he's lost the support of lots of people. That's why he's pushing this "we can't wait" thing. He's saying that it's not my fault. I'm trying to do the best for the country, but the Republicans are the ones getting in my way. We just need to wipe out the Republican Party and make it all Democrat, all about Obama, and we'll be better. It'll be better.
But haven't you seen his new bus that he rides around in? I mean, come on, it's great.
He's on his national tour, taxpayer-funded campaigning, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was looking for, so let's just
okay.
Let's keep talking shit about Obama.
Yeah, well, this housing reform only applies to Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. So.
What is the reform? Tell me. I don't know anything about this.
So the main thing is the overhaul lets borrowers refinance their mortgage regardless of how much their home prices have plunged in the market, eliminating a previous restriction that shut out homeowners who had more than 125% of their home's current value.
I didn't understand a word of
So it's allowing homeowners to refinance their homes. Even though they owe, quite a bit on it, Obama's opinion is the main problem with the economy right now is not the lack of jobs; it's the housing thing. The housing market is the thing that's slowing down the economy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
So he thinks that if we had everyone paying off these mortgages, that the market would, the economy would just fix itself.
Who needs a job to pay those off?
Yeah.
Obama is delusional. Obama is a liar. There's no doubt about that. Obama is a blatant liar. Listen, I know people love Ron Paul, and I keep sounding up on this every week. Don't fall for the voting scam. Stop voting. How many times do we have to see people run for president and tell you everything that you want to hear, then get in office and do everything opposite of what you heard? Everybody does it. Every single buddy does it. I'm going to put together a video eventually. I want to go back as far as people have been doing this, which is probably as far as we can remember. All I know is in my lifetime, I watched Clinton do it. I watched George Bush say we weren't nation building. We're not into that bullshit. Of course, smaller government, whatever. Couldn't have a bigger government than what George Bush gave us. Couldn't do more nation building. Obama does. At the time, we couldn't do more nation building than what George Bush does. Obama comes in and says, "I'm bringing all the." We gotta talk about that. I'm bringing all the troops home as soon as I'm in office. I'm, hope, chance, all this is over. We're taking the country back. Gets in office. Sorry about all that I said. We're not going to do any of that. And,
the Congress is in the way, right? The Congress is not allowing me to do what I wanted to do.
No, listen.
Meanwhile, he had 100% Democratic Congress when he first got in there, the first 2 years, and he completely fucked it up so bad. The Republicans came back in, and the reason the Republicans are there now is to stop him from being completely insane.
But listen, Republican Democrat is not the answer. We have to stop this game. We have to stop voting for these people.
Yeah.
As I say on the show all the time, if you've ever been in the Council on Foreign Relations, if you've ever been to a Bilderberg meeting, if you've ever been in the Trilateral Commission, you and your family are exempt from American and world politics forever. You can never run for an office. You can never have any input. You cannot be in a think tank. You can't own a think tank. You can't even stand outside and protest at a think tank. You will be arrested and zip-tied. You are out of politics forever if you've ever had any input in any of those things. And literally, that would solve our problems overnight. I don't care what anybody says.
But all the politicians are tied to that, so we'd have no politicians.
Every single one of them. You go, oh, Obama just appointed a new guy. Guess what? He's on the Council on Foreign Relations. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the problems. The Fed. Let's throw them in there too. If we could just, it's not that hard. If we just look at this, where the evil is, it's everybody that's above the level of president. If don't look at your politicians, don't look at your president. Look above them. That's where the problem is. The real owners of this country, the people who really,
the puppet masters.
The theme of today, the people who really are sodomizing you with that knife and shooting you in the head with that golden gun. Everybody on our chat room loves the golden gun talk.
Yes.
This is a ridiculous world we live in. I think we're both irate and shot out of a cannon today.
But you have to be happy that the troops will be home for Christmas. That's Obama's pledge.
So that's right. So the troops are coming home. I'll give you my quick input. I'm pretty sure that the troops are coming home so that we can send them into Iran. I
heard they're being not even coming home. They're being sent to Saudi Arabia.
That sounds more like it. That sounds more like it. I didn't hear that. I just know the troops aren't coming home for anything. The troops are just being taken out of Iraq because we got bigger fish to fry. We're trying to get into
This is it.
We're trying to get into the real war here with Iran, who said if they are struck, they're going to release 11,000 bombs or something like that. They're going to shoot.
They ain't got shit over there.
Missiles.
They ain't got shit.
Listen. That doesn't even affect us. I understand if war breaks out over there, it's not going to affect us on a daily. I mean, I'm still going to walk outside. The trees are going to blow. It's going to sound exactly the same. I'm going to go about my life exactly the same. It's all chaos over there, but. It's and I hate to be a hippie, but it's ridiculous. I mean, these are people, man. Like, what if that was happening here? Like, we would never stand for that. It's complete bullshit.
And they're not standing for that over there. The people are fighting. They'll continue to fight. That's why we're getting out of Iraq now, because there's nothing else we can do. Blackwater's still there.
What about all the work that we've done? What about all the
the nation building, right?
Right. That's the key. Most of our soldiers over there are contractors anyway, and the contractors are staying. So most of our fucking troops are staying in Iraq anyway. It's all a brainwash psyop, just to fuck with your head, ladies and gentlemen. The troops are coming home, but the contractors are staying.
It's election season.
Half your fucking government is goddamn private contractors anyway. Yeah. Figure the shit out, people. Yeah. I guess that's what we're here for. Yes. We're letting you know. I'm sorry.
We're figuring it out for you.
I shouldn't yell at you guys.
No, it's all right.
We haven't told you that yet. Oh, I thought we promised we were never going to take a drink at the same time again.
No. So, yeah, Iran's up next. That whole area needs to watch out. Uganda. I also heard that Gaddafi had fled to Africa, Uganda, and that's why the troops were sent there in the first place.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
we probably killed him a week ago in Uganda and just took his body out and threw it on the trunk of a hood of a car and let a bunch of people scream and kick him and sodomize him and shoot him in the gut for the hell of it. Now, he was alive, though. That even if it was a body double, whatever it was that was sitting there on the hood, he was alive for a little bit. I read that even after they said they shot him in the gut and shot him in the head, and it still took him about 30 minutes to die. Now, that's a man. Was it Gene Simmons? I don't know. Was it
like Gene Simmons?
Was it Carlos Santana? I'll let you be the judge.
So, yeah, that whole region needs to be on red alert. It is going down, and we stand here with you as American people. We don't want this to happen, but unfortunately, like you, there's nothing we can do. Our government's out of control, and
well, there's something we can do. We go stand in front of Chase Bank and get arrested.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
Oh. I'm trying to pull up the Ranger game here and see. As we said, we're live in Dallas. We're going to give you an update on what the Texas Rangers are doing against.
Hopefully, they're winning.
St. Louis Cardinals tied up 2-2. I can't wait to watch. I mean, go back to last week and watch our bold prediction video where I boldly stated that the Rangers are going to win the World Series. Here we are, Game 5, and the Rangers are at the top of the 5th. Rangers are up to bat. Down 2-1.
No, Rangers are pitching right now. Down 2-1.
Sorry.
There's one out, 2 people on base.
All right, and that's about all of the Sports Ranger update you're going to get.
DeMarco Murray had a badass game this week. I have to say that.
That's true. Let's see if he can do it again next week.
Let's see.
He hasn't done it the last 3, so let's see if he can do it next week.